back. So today is International Cribbage Day, the 10th of February, and for this day I thought I'd share with you a little fact about cribbage. So the fact I want to share is this, is that any hand that has a 5 in it will always score at least 2 points. That's my little fact, and for the rest of this video I'm going to explain to you why that is. So let's think about our hand. And we're going to assume that it contains a 5. And now let's say that we had a hand that didn't score at least 2 points. Well, what would be the next highest card that would be in our hand? Well, if we had a card that scored 10 in our hand, that would score 2 points. So it can't have any 10s in it. Could we have a 9 in our hand? Yes. So what would be the next highest card we could have after that? Well, we could have an 8 in our hand. And then what's the next highest card we could have after that? Well, if we had a 7, then that would be a run 9, 8, 7. So we can't have any 7s. If we had a 6, then 9 plus 6 would be 15. So we can't have that. We can't have a 5. So the next highest card we could have would be a 4. And those would be the 4 cards in our hand. And now what could be left for the top card? Well, we can't have any card that was higher than these because then we would make 15. So could we have a 3? No, if we had a 3 in our hand, then 8 plus 3 plus 4 would make 15. So we can't have that. Could we have a 2? No, because 9 plus 8 plus 2 would be 15. Could we have an ace? No, because 5 plus 9 plus ace would be 15. And so what does that mean? That means that the next highest card in our hand after the 9 can't be an 8. So that means that the next highest card after the 9 would have to be a 7. And we can keep going. So the next highest card after the 7 would have to be well, it can't be a 6 or a 5. It would have to be a 4. And then if the card on top was a 3, then we would have 5, 3, 7, which would make 15. If we had a 2, then this one's a bit tricky, but you might see 9, 4, 2. And if the last card's an ace, well, we already had that before. That was the 9, 5 ace for 15, so we can't have that. So the next highest card after the 9 can't be the 7. So the next highest card would have to be 4 or less, but then it turns out you can't have that, because then the only cards left less than that would be 3, 2 ace, and of those you have to choose at least 2 cards, and you'll always be able to make 15 from those, so can't have that. So the next and you keep going. And I will let you go through all of the other cases yourself and convince yourself that there's no way to make a hand that scores 0 points that contains a 5. Anyway, that's my fun cribbage fact for International Cribbage Day. I hope you play many games or have played many games today and enjoy. And I'll see you next time for some more cribbage.